What is up, everybody? It's JJ McBushy back here with another video. Start of season 1 qualifying for the Daytona duels. Gordon's got a 46.60 fastest lap. If you take a look at last season's standings, we had 11 wins, 19 top 10s. Here's the finish of Miami. Put Gordon in the wall there. He wasn't a competitor, but we wanted to win, and ultimately beat Denny Hamlin by just that much for the championship battle. As we come across the line, 37th place. Not
it's
too
time
good.
to set the starting lineup for the Daytona 500
either.
with a pair of 150-mile qualifying races. The duel at Daytona. I'm Mike Joy with Darrell Waltrip.
Mike, these races are fun because the driver has one responsibility. Don't wreck the car. Go out there, get some information, kind of prepare for the Daytona 500. So go out there, drive smart, and oh, by the way, try to win.
This is the opportunity these teams have been working on all winter. It's time to go earn a spot in the Daytona 500 or load up and go home.
We are green here. The Daytona duels only 6 laps. He's, I believe, around 13% race length. As down that turn number 1, side by side, Ricky Stenhouse and that number 17 Fast NL race car. As we're getting side by side with Casey Mears, Jane McMurray down to turn number 3 as we got a run. Casey Mears tried to block that run. Michael McDowell in behind us in the 95. We got a good run on the exit of turn 2 here. As we were able to move our way up to the front inside the top 10. There's Dylan, I believe Matt Kenseth on the way outside as we just kept going with Vickers right here. But as you guys can see, Dylan and Stenhouse, Johnson went around us. Got forced. No help in the bottom line right there as we went all the way back to 16, trying to regain our ground. There's a little contact with Allgaier there coming through the tri-oval. We are gaining our ground back with 3 laps to go in these Daytona duels. Allgaier would have the fastest lap, and we had a big move down here in turn 1 and 2 around Matt Kenseth, Austin Dillon, Bobby Labonte having a nice showing here up in 2nd place. But we would eventually get the lead from him and Jimmy Johnson with 2 laps to go, exiting turn 2. But after that, Labonte and Johnson trying to take over as David Reagan would join the fight with us now. We began the final lap, pushing Bobby Labonte down to turn number 1 and 2. But that wouldn't work out ultimately as we go down the back stretch. For the final time, I would break off, leaving Labonte. David Reagan pushing us down to the turn number 3 and 4 for the final time in the Daytona duels. As we exit turn number 4 right here, coming to the checker flag, blocking David Reagan. And we're going to be starting 3rd in the Daytona 500. And you can see for McBushy Racing, we led 2 laps in Daytona duels. Kyle Busch back in 20 with Keselowski. Michael Ennis dead last in the duels. I'll see you trackside for the command for the Daytona 500.
Of all professional sports, only NASCAR begins with its biggest event. Welcome to Fox Sports coverage of the Daytona 500. I'm Mike Joy with Hall of Famer Darrell Waltrip.
Mike, the Daytona 500, the great American race. It's the Super Bowl. It's the World Series. It's the Kentucky Derby, all rolled into one.
The 500 has always been the biggest race of any season.
It has, Mike, and there's the guys that are favorites, but I love Dale Jr. in this race. This track means a lot to the Earnhardt family, and I love to see Dale Jr. win this thing.
All right, 200 laps. Let's go.
Matey, let's go racing, boys and girls. Out your door, up top.
Thank you, Darrell Waltrip, for that green flag. Mike Joy breaking it down for the Great American Race as we're pushing. And number 24, Jeff Gordon, got the pole. Thursday night, fastest lap. Clint Boyer, who's outside. He was the outside pole sitter. We pushed Gordon off of turn number 2 here, 20
All right,
laps.
behind you.
Here at Daytona, that ultimately
Keep it low.
wouldn't work out. We
Nice
pushed
all
Gordon a
clear,
little
bud.
too hard and out of the way.
Car
So
in
there was
line
a
with you.
couple
Still
spots
with you.
there going outside
Car
the top
approaching low.
5. Now we
Stay up
took
top.
the lead, but not for long. Joey Logano to the bottom
Inside at your door.
with the help of Justin Allgaier,
inside
who we've seen as the fast car this
Looking
weekend.
low.
And then Labonte, Casey
inside.
Mears, all these guys were in our duel. Casey Kane, here
Still
he
down
comes,
low.
trying to take 5th away from us. As
One
Reagan would
inside.
drop to the bottom, leave us. But
Car
we
in line with
would
you.
be able to
Still
find
behind you.
the lead here early in Daytona on lap 6, exiting turn 2. Dylan would look to the bottom. We would have blocking our Budweiser number 36 Chevrolet Camaro.
Inside.
Is that number 3 trying to go back to victory lane
Car inside you.
here in 2015? David Reagan, Kyle Busch, and we don't
Car
not
inside.
want to make contact with him. He will send you straight to the wall.
Okay, let's go get him.
As
You're good
Rowdy
high.
fans know.
Three
We will
wide,
not
two
we will not
inside.
let anybody go. As you can see here, contact with Bonnie, sending us into the wall and causing the big first wreck here in Daytona. As he just would not let me go and sending a massive pileup in the back of the pack. As we would ultimately hit here,
We got this, buddy.
and Danica Patrick, she just did not
Car
have any
outside. Back your
speed,
door.
and we weren't able to get around her, make contact. And then we were trying to work here with Trevor Bain, see if we can catch up to the
Whoa,
pack,
don't
and
worry,
that
you're
ultimately did not
There's 4
work out as
seconds.
we intended
Yellow,
to
yellow.
spin ourselves out. Bringing out the second caution of the day as Patrick goes by both of us. Just wrong place, wrong time, wrong push. We go around collecting
Nice and
Trevor
smooth.
Bain.
Nice and smooth.
As we would not
Well, you
pit,
just
some of the
gotta be
field
smooth
did,
and
so it was a
calm.
risky
10-4.
play. As we would restart on
At your
about
door on the
12
bottom.
of 20
Driver
with just
first, 2
9
seconds
laps to
ahead.
go. Starting
Car one back.
26th, about mid-pack. As we would try to work our way through the field
down low.
behind Josh Wise. As
Three
we were trying to
wide,
force our
three
way
wide,
to
you're
the
in the
bottom line. Couldn't do it in the middle. In the junior.
Car at your door.
Down to Blaney. There's,
At your door.
remember I talked about
Leaders
Kyle
a second
Busch
ahead.
earlier. Does not like you upsetting him. Well, we almost flipped, and that would cause us to spin during the infield. Just make slight contact with the inside wall there. Bring out the third caution of the day. Another self-spin from us as no one else was elected. Pretty hard contact, more than I would have thought.
3 wide,
That brings
2
up the
high.
third caution,
They just
but
do that
we
to
still
you.
would not pit.
Nice pass, man.
And
Keep working.
6 laps to go. We have gained so much ground right here,
Alright.
up into the top 10. And right there, I moved Junior out of the way. And me and Reagan got to the front. 4 laps to go. Here's some lappers.
He's right on you.
And see if they come into play and see our
Car in line
fuel
with
is
you.
low.
All right, you got him. You got
We'll
him.
have to wait and
Car tucked
see.
in
There
behind
goes
you.
Reagan into the pits.
Okay,
Remember, we
back
did
in
not
business, man.
pit
Come on.
on that last caution where
You're doing
others
it right
did.
there, man. Nice and smooth.
So they can
There you
easily
go.
make it. The question is, can we, as we cross the stripe 3 laps to go? There's Stenhouse, we were battling with him earlier. I saw JJ
3
Whaley
wide, 2 high.
earlier with us. As that shove would not work out. DNFing him, and I believe a couple more cars with that. Another huge wreck. Stenhouse, Waltrip, Kyle Busch was involved in this one. As we would come down and pit this time,
Fast here.
as a lot of cars would with us as well. Big pit stop here coming, as our pit crew would ultimately, they would try to do their jobs, would be slow on that right side and left side a little bit as well. Got us a pretty decent spot as we'd restart 16th beside Casey Kane, Kevin Harvick, Justin Allgaier in front of us. 2 laps to go. First green white checker attempt. Remember,
Low side.
here in 2015, we only got like a 3 green white checker attempts, and if a car went around after
Car at
that,
your door. Down
they
low.
just wouldn't
At
throw
your
a
door.
flag. So that's what happened. The outside line got killed here, so I was trying to get every position I could.
3
We would
wide.
go to the
3
middle
wide. You're in
line
the
trying to
middle.
see if there was any speed whatsoever. But we were just caught up right here. I knew middle was going to be slow, so I was forcing Gillen,
One on the bottom.
and he would go under
Car in front.
below
Headed
the
to the
middle
pit.
line, hit one car back there. I couldn't tell who that was. We got under Larson there, so we moved into
Car
the top
outside. At your
15.
door.
It's Casey Kane, Bottom lane is a little slow here. Trevor Bain is going to pit on the green-white checker coming the white flag. Last lap. Vickers takes it. Stewart to the outside. Leonard Jr. Casey trying to get to the bottom of Kane here. We are able to, but the bottom line checked up right here. I would not be lifting. Banging myself in the AJ Allmendinger going full right here. Almost wrecked off of turn number 2. Kept it straight. Down to turn number 3. We've cracked the top 10. There's Chase Elliott, Ryan Newman, Kenseth, Clint Bowyer tied in. We had a huge run. Thought we were going to get the win. Slammed into Gordon. Slammed him too much as we spin for, I believe, the 3rd or 4th time this race. An absolute heartbreak. Brian Vickers is going to win the race here at Daytona. Even
bad, man. I know you tried the best you could.
Walter would pass us there at the end, finishing a miserable 35th position. Dude, take a look at it. Just horrible. Stenhouse DNFing right there. We would lead a couple laps. Top 10. Wow. Chase Elliott, Matt Kenseth. And then you would see Jeff Burton winning, or finishing 2nd place, I should say. Brian Vickers with the upset victory. That's what happens at plate tracks. As he wins, we move on to Atlanta. Not a great start. I'll see you guys all next time. We got a great track coming up.